Today we'll go for a brief introduction regarding our subject, that is a computer networks. Already, whatever the world we are living in some networking environment, that is already everyone is going to be surrounded by some network. Okay, that is whether it may be in the form of mobiles, that is in the form of the signals, whatever we are having, everything is going to be completed in the form of a networking environment. But here specifically, we are going to say that it is a computer networks. Okay, so to transfer any data in the world from one point to the another point, nowadays everything is going to be digitalized and taking the help of a computers. So with the help of that particular computer technology, we are going to sending the information from one point to the another point with the help of some networking, with the help of some an interconnection between those a source and a destination points. So simply a computer networks in the sense a interconnecting environment which is made for the purpose of data communication. That is nothing but a computer network. Okay, a computer network in the sense which is going to be intended for the purpose of a communication of a data from one point to the another point with the help of a computers. So we will see that in real time, what are the different types of networking environments we are having. Okay, if you consider any domain, any sector like a banking sector or the medical environment or aerospace, everything is going to be constructed with the help of some networking environment. So in a particular sector, each and everything is going to be interconnected. So whatever the interconnection we are having between one thing to another thing, we can say that it is a networking environment. But for which purpose they are interconnected, for which purpose they are going to be formed as a networking environment is just in order to send a transfer, send a data or a desired data, or we can say that to communicate a data from one point to the another point. Only for that purpose, a computer network is going to be designed. So the main intention or the reason behind the making a computer network is only for the purpose of a data communication. So to implement this particular data communication, we are going to making that a networking. What is meant by networking? What is meant by a network and what is meant by networking? How we have to make a networking environment for the purpose of a data communication. So suppose okay, now whatever the class is going on between you and me, it is nothing but like a networking environment. But here, as we are forming a network in between you and me, just I'm going to transfer some data, just I'm going to deliver some lecture from my side towards you. But whatever the lecture I'm giving to you, when it is going to be understood by yourself is when we are having some standards in between you and me. That means when there is a proper networking is there between you and me, then only whatever the lecture I'm giving, that will be delivered to you efficiently, accurately, and precisely. Suppose if the networking in between you and me is not proper, whatever the data I'm giving, whatever the lecture I'm sending, that will not be received by received to you. At the same time, it will not be understood. So to make a networking between any two things, you should follow some rules. That is, we are going to consider some factors in order to make a networking environment. Okay, we'll see one by one what are the important parameters you have to consider to make a networking environment in any sector. Okay, just we are saying that it can be this particular computer networking environment is going to be meant for designing of, it's going to be meant for communicating a data in different types of domains. Okay, that is the main intention is only for the purpose of the communication of the data, but it can be meant for any purpose. It can be for banking system, that is user and the banker. Okay, and in the medical environment between the patient and the doctor. Okay, and in the aerospace between the user and the control station. Like that, we are having a networking environment. But how that particular networking environment is to be made in between the source and destination, that is very important. So it's simply we are not going to say that a networking interconnection between source and destination, but how that particular networking environment must be made in between the source point and destination point to communicate communicate a accurate data and a complete data from source to the destination. So the first and foremost thing in making a networking environment is we should maintain a standard. We should maintain a standard. Well, that means every networking environment is having some standard. Okay, what is the meaning of the standard in the sense? Suppose, okay, we are having a language. That is, just I'm delivering the language in English. So when I'm delivering the lecture in English, if you know that particular, if you know an English, that particular language, then only the data will be communicated between you and me. So that means what is the standard of the language we are using? Okay, what the network we are having between us, that particular network must have some standard. That means, suppose if you are understanding a Kerala, a Malayalam language, but I don't know that, but I'm giving the lecture only in English or Telugu, so that particular language cannot be understandable by you. So that means we are not having the synchronization between you and me. So that means, but we are having networking, we are having the connection between you and me. Networking in a sense the interconnection, but that particular interconnection must have some standard. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నెట్వర్కింగ్ నెట్వర్క్ ఇంటర్ కనెక్షన్ ఉంది కానీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవ్వట్లేదు. ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ ద లెక్చర్ బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు రీచ్ ఇట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు రీచ్ టు యూ. సో వై ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు రీచ్ టు యూ? ఐఎమ్ టీచింగ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, you know only the English. So that means there is a network in between us, but the data communication is not going to be done in between you and me. Why? Because I am using a Telugu, but you know only the English language. That means networking environment, when a networking environment is going to be completed is whenever it is having some standard. So a unique standard it should maintain in to complete the networking environment. So then only we can communicate the data. Otherwise, without any standard, we can't make a networking environment and we can't perform the data communication. But second thing is that is a protocol. Okay, a protocol in the sense a set of rules which are designed to implement a networking environment. Okay, what is meant by the set of rules to make a networking environment? Okay, we'll consider a simple example. Uh, okay, during the examination, if any student written the complete answer, but the but the evaluator is not given the full marks. So if the student raises that question, sir, already I explained each and every point. Why I'm not didn't get the full marks, means that the evaluator is going to observe that, suppose if it is a technique or if it is a method, it is going to be follow some sequence of operations. So if that sequence of operations are going to be violated, okay, if they are violated, mainly we are not going to getting an exact output. So if any step is missed, automatically the validator is going to reduce the marks. Means that protocol in the sense we are having some set of rules are there to evaluate a paper. Okay, so like that, in order to send any information from one point to the another point, the networking environment is going to be check all the rules, whether for whatever the intention it is designed, what is the data I'm going to transfer from one point to the another point. So the networking environment should follow, should obey some a protocol. So based on that rules only, the networking environment is going to be completed. So without, suppose if any rule is going to be violated, of course the networking environment may be made, but the data communication is not going to be completed. So whatever the things we have to maintain in the information of the networking means, these should be followed. Then only it will be the meaningful networking environment. Means that if any one of these is going to be violated, suppose standard లేదనుకోండి, data communication జరుగుతుంది, but there is no understanding of the communication between source and the destination. ఇప్పుడు when you are not maintaining a standard. Suppose if the language between you and me is the English, but I am teaching in Telugu, we know only the English, means that when I am teaching in Telugu, the data is delivered to you, but it is not understandable by you, isn't it or not? So there is a data communication is there, but the networking environment, when the networking environment is going to be meaningful, means when that particular data is transferred successfully to the destination point. So when the data is going to be transferred to destination successfully is when it maintains a standard, and when it maintains a protocol, when it obeys some rule, when it is designed with some set of rules, then only it is going to making a meaningful networking environment. Of course, even though if you are not maintaining properly all these factors, there is a networking, and there is a data transfer, but the desired information will not be transferred to the destination. That means without this also we are having the networking environment, we are having the data communications also there without this. But when you are maintaining all these properly at a particular critical value, then we can say that it is a correct networking environment, and that is a meaningful networking environment, and there is an accurate data transfer is going to be existed there. Okay. And coming to the one more thing, to make a meaningful networking environment, you should design a particular structure. That means every networking environment should have some a model. Okay, model in the sense it is nothing but a structure. So we are having the different types of network models are there, network topologies are there. That is ring, mesh, bus. At the same time, LAN, WAN, MAN. We are having different types of different topologies, and the models are there. So in which type of model we are going to making the networking? Suppose if you are sending a data from a single host to the number of sub devices, or if you are sending the data from one host to the another host device, isn't it or not? So with the help of this particular host, we can send the data to the number of devices. With the help of this particular host, we can send the data to multiple number of devices. Like that, we are having the different types of structures. That is, it may have the number of multiple hosts and the multiple sub devices may exist, or in some model we are having a single host device only, and we are having the multiple sub devices. So depending upon the model, we are going to making the a networking environment. Okay. సో ఒక నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నామంటే అది ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయడానికి కాదు. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేటింగ్ ఎ మీనింగ్ఫుల్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ 2 points. So when it is going to be a meaningful networking environment is there is when it is having some standard, when it is maintaining some protocol, and when it is having some structure. That is, we are why, because we are having the different types of model of data transfer. So among all these model of data transfer, that is, we may have the hub or the host or co-hub or the core sub devices. Number of parties are there. Like that, the data transfer to the number of devices may vary depending upon the model. Okay. So and at the same time, the model is not going to be the unique, isn't it? Honor? Because generally, if you go for a shopping, we are having the number of models, and later onwards, after 1 month, we are having some other models. After 1 year, we are having the number of models, but the intention is same. Okay, we are having the product is same. That is, the data communication is same, but the way of transferring the data is going to be varied. The way of data transferring is going to vary. That is depending upon the different model or the different structure. So that is about the things you have to consider to make a networking environment. And after taking all these factors into consideration, we are trying to make a meaningful networking environment. Even though when you are completed or when you are achieved a meaningful networking environment with all these factors, but this data communication is completed accurately or not, that is also very important. So that is the purpose of a computer networks. Okay, this particular data communication, okay, we designed a network, we completed a networking environment with all these factors, keep in mind. And after completing this particular networking, whether we got an efficient data communication or not. So when we are going to say that the data communication is efficient or not, that means the effectiveness of data communication. Okay, we are ఇప్పుడు నెట్వర్కింగ్ నేను కనెక్ట్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే ఇవన్నీ ఫాలో అవ్వమన్నారు. సో ఐఎమ్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ స్టాండర్డ్స్, ఐఎమ్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ రూల్స్, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ కంప్లీటెడ్ ద నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ టు మేక్ that is, suppose if you are designing one ATM machine. So in ATM machine in banking sector, it is having some rules, that is taking the card, taking the request, okay, and the next going for the options either cash withdrawal or the mini statement. We are having networking from one stage to the another stage. But all these iterations, all these transactions are performing effectively or not. That is also very important. Even though we are maintaining the standard protocol and the models, the networking is over, the maintenance of the networking is over, whether that particular networking environment is providing an efficient data communication or not. That is also very important. So when we are going to decide that our data communication is efficient, okay, here also we are going to check some of the important parameters in order to decide my data communication is that is approvable or not. Okay, so usually uh, on what basis we are going to say that is a simple thing, that is delivery. Suppose if the data is delivered, we are going to say that the networking environment is working properly. But what is delivered, whether that is which is delivered accurately, precisely or not, that is also very important. So the delivery is also not important. Along with the delivery, we have to check that accuracy, that is whatever the data we are sending from the source point, whether it is transmitted accurately to the destination or not. Okay, that is also very important, you have to take into consideration. And not only accuracy, whether it is transmitted within the stipulated amount of time or not, that is also one thing. That is, well, suppose in your banking system, in the ATM networking environment, we are having that cash withdrawal and mini statement. Suppose if any transaction is going to taking some time delay, so automatically we have the now automatically we have the error, that is a timeout. So what is the meaning of timeout in ATM machine? So if any operation is taking more amount of time, automatically it shows the timeout. So timeout in the sense the transaction is initiated, but it is not completed within the stipulated amount of time. So we completed the networking environment, we performed the data communication, but it is not properly completed within the stipulated amount of time. So the measurement of timeliness is also very important in the networking environment. So when the timeliness, that means when it is completed within the stipulated amount of time, then only we can say that my data communication is over efficient, is completed efficiently. Otherwise, it is not going to be the, otherwise it is going to be the inefficient communication, isn't it? That is the data transfer is completed. Okay, I hope all of you are getting my points. Why? Because the internet, we are making networking environment and we are completing data communication. ఇక్కడ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది, కమ్యూనికేషన్ కూడా జరుగుతుంది. కాకపోతే ఆ కమ్యూనికేషన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత what we are going to measure is whether it is an efficient data communication or not, efficient data networking environment or not. So on what basis we are going to say that is whether it is delivered or not, deliver అవ్వటమే కాదు, which is delivered accurately or not, accurate గా డెలివర్ అయిందా లేదా అని, that is also have to be checked. Next, accurate డెలివర్ అవటమే కాదు, that is also should be completed within the stipulated amount of time. అంటే ఇప్పుడు if it is initiated at a particular time, and if it is taking usually 10 minutes of time but it is completed after 20 minutes, so then there is no meaning of that particular operation. So automatically we are having the timeout operation. So what is meant by timeout in the sense, when it is not completed within the stipulated amount of time, automatically it is going to be rejected. Again you have to restart the operation. అంటే టైమ్లీనెస్ జరగలేదు అనుకుంటే అగైన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్టార్ట్ యువర్ డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫరింగ్ త్రూ దట్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్. So there is no meaning in the designing of a networking environment. Okay, apart from the timeliness, another parameter is also going to be taken, that is a jitter. Okay, we are having the multiple synonyms for the jitter. Okay, usually in the communication systems, we are going to call the jitter as some sort of noise. That is nothing but a jitter. But in the data communication, what is the meaning of the jitter is, okay, as I told now, the timeliness in the sense, for each and every operation, whatever the time is allotted for that, within that particular stipulated amount of time, it has to be completed. But the jitter in the sense, if there is a violation of these particular time intervals, at the same time, if the time gap in between from iteration to iteration are going to be deferred. That means if this delay in between these two is going to be the 10 minutes, and if these two is going to be taking the 20 minutes, and if it is going to be taking the between the 70 minutes, that means from operation to operation, if you are having the variation of time delays, more amount of the time delays, then it is going to be taken as the agitator. Okay, it is also some sort of noise like your communication system. But here what we are going to say that is the variation of your operations from one stage to the another stage, that can be treated as the jitter in the in the networking environment. Okay, these are the things. Based on these particular factors, based on these parameters, we are going to decide that my data communication is efficient or not. So we completed a networking environment, we created that. So when we created, obviously there is a data communication. Communication is there is a data there is a communication of the data is performed, but whether that particular communication is efficient or not, so on what basis we are going to decide that is, with the help of, with the measure of all these parameters, we are going to decide that it is an efficient data communication or not. Okay, this is about making some networking environment, factors to be considered, and decision whether the data communication is performed with the help of the computer networks or not. Okay, now coming to the basic model of a computer network. Okay, that is, let us consider the components or elements of a data communication system. Okay, usually, as we are saying that it is a communication of the data, we can also say that it is a basic communication system. Okay, can anyone help me? What are the basic elements we are having in a communication system? Does anyone?
Transmitter, receiver,
Okay,
encoder,
fine.
decoder, sampler,
Okay,
and channel important.
okay, okay, fine. Nice. So basically, simply we are saying that a communication system, in the sense, we are having a transmitter, that is, sender is there, and a receiver. We have a channel. We are saying that it has a medium. So through this, we are going to sending a message or the information from sender to the receiver. But in the computer networks, whatever the data communication we are performing, if this particular networking environment is different. This particular networking environment is different when compared with your a basic communication system. We can also compare our networking environment with our communication system. We are having some similarities. At the same time, we are having some dissimilarities are also there. That means the networking environment is different from the communication system. Okay, in what way we are going to differ our data communication network system with our communication system is, okay, usually in communication system, the sender is going to be, the sender just it is going to transmit the data, the medium or the media, it may be the wireless or the wired media, or the channel is going to take the data and it will be delivered to the receiver. Okay, that simple is going to be happening in the basic communication system. Okay, as your friend said that we are having encoding and decoding. We are going to encode the data which is relevant to your media, and at the final destination and we are also going to decode the data whether it is same as that of the encoded data or not. Okay, modulating and demodulating we are going to do in the basic communication system. But here, what are the main elements of my communication system in the networking environment is, this particular sender is going to be giving the data to the receiver through the media. Media in the sense here, what we are going to do is we are going to making a networking environment. Through this networking environment, we are sending the data. That means whatever the complete data or the message we are having from source to the destination, from sender to the receiver, that will be transformed through this particular network. And when this particular network will allow this particular information from the sender, when this particular sender is having some rules, when this particular sender is satisfying all the networking environment requisites. What are the prerequisites of networking environment? Yes, what are the prerequisites of networking environment?
Standard protocol model.
Yes. So once you started transferring the data from sender to the receiver, that networking environment is going to be checked some principles. That is, whether this particular networking environment is having standard or not. Ante means that the sender, whether this particular sender is going to be giving the data in a meaningful format or not, that is going to be checking. So simply the networking environment is not going to be taken the data directly from the sender. So networking environment is going to be how it is having some standard. Ante ee data standard unte the networking environment is going to be allow the data from sender to the receiver. At the same time, ఈ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఎలా పడితే అలా డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయదు. అంటే మీరు సెంటర్ నుంచి వచ్చే డేటా ఒక స్పెసిఫైడ్ ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ రూల్స్ ప్రకారం మీరు డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయగలిగితేనే దెన్ ద నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ కెన్ అలో ద డేటా. At the same time, in a particular structure, you have to send the data from sender to the receiver. Then only through this particular networking environment, the data will be transferred. That means, not like your communication system, simply the data will not transfer to the receiver through channel. Of course, in the communication system also, we are having some encoding formats and the decoding formats. But here, what the specialty of the networking environment is, everything is having some standard, everything is having some protocol. Then only this particular networking environment will allow the data from the sender to the receiver. And the sender, whatever the data here we are having, that means this particular sender should maintain some specified data formats in order to send the information through networking environment. So ఏదైతే మనం డేటా అని చెప్తున్నామో ఆ డేటా అనేది ఇట్ షుడ్ బి అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ స్పెసిఫైడ్ ఫార్మాట్స్, specified standards. Okay, like whatever the language in between you and me is continuing, that is in English. So similarly, this particular network environment is also having some standard of data. So this particular sender has to maintain some standard different types of data items. Only those data items will be transferred to the receiver to this particular networking environment. That means we will later we will see that what are the different types of data formats, like your text message or the numbers. That means that nothing but the coding, and images or the audio, video. We are having these are the different types of data formats. So unlike your communication system, the sender of this particular data communication model must have some standard, some protocols, and it is having some structure. Then only this particular networking environment is ready to send the data from sender to the receiver. Why? Because the networking environment should exhibit all these properties. The networking environment should exhibit all these properties. So when you are taking this particular networking environment to implement your data communication, the sender should also satisfy all these standards. Then only the networking environment is going to be allow the data from sender to the receiver. So this particular sender must have standard, and it should have protocol, and it should have structure. That is, it should have a model. So without this, any one of these, the networking environment is not ready to send the data from sender to the receiving point. So here finally we can say that what are the main elements of your data communication is, okay, simple in communication, transmitter, receiver, channel. But in the data communication of your networking environment, the thing is along with your sender, receiver, media and networking environment, the message is also very important. Why you are specified the message or the data is, why? Because the data is going to be available in the form of a particular standard. As I told, whether it is a text message or whether it is an audio message, whether it is an image or video, like that we are having a specified standards. Only that particular image format, only that particular data format can be allowed, can be taken by that particular networking environment. and from domain to domain, the data may varies. Okay, depending upon the application, banking sector and the medicine, medical, like that. When you go for the different environments, as the networking environment is different, the data is taken by that particular networking environment is also going to be varied. Okay, there is a, it's an obvious thing. Why? Because as we are changing our domain, automatically the data we are giving is also going to be changed. So based on that only, we are going to making the networking environment. So in data communication model, what we are going to say that is the sender has to maintain some fundamental. The sender has to maintain some fundamentals or the prerequisites. Why? Because all these prerequisites must match with your networking network. Then only we are having a meaningful networking environment between the sender and receiver. Okay, this is simple dissimilarity between the communication system and data communication of your networking environment. Okay, so simply we can say that sender, receiver, message, okay, the data, that is a third component we can say, and a media, that is a networking environment, and the standard of the protocol or the model we can say. So these are the different elements we are having in the data communication. Okay, now, as I just now told, in the sender, what is the standards? That is, before going to making a meaningful networking environment, what are different type of data formats it can allow? What are the different type of data formats it can allow? So the sender is having the different types of data forms. That is, it may be a text message, or it may be a numbers. We can say that numbers in the sense a coding, images, audio, and videos. Okay, we are having okay, of course we may have the number of different types of data forms, but among those we are going to say only the specified one, that is the text message we can say, and the numbers in the form of a coding we can say, and the images, that is specifically images in the sense in the medical environment. The networking, that is the decision of the treatment is completely based on the scanned image, isn't it? There we can, there it is going to be helpful. So with the help of that particular networking environment, and moreover, I want to say one thing. This particular computer network is the basic thing in the networking environment. But with the help of this particular computer network, now the research is started, and still it is going on. That is, this particular computer network is extended to ANN, that is an artificial neural networks and convolutional neural networks, like that. So based on this particular networking environment, uh, especially in the medical environment, it is having the uh, it is going to be playing a vital role in the medical environment. But because nowadays, in order to save any life, okay, so in the coming days you may get the chance, that is within the, that is, no need to go to the hospital. Within our home itself we can get the treatment, at the same time we can get the medicine also, only because of the interconnections, or only because of the networking environment between the patient and the doctor. So like that, this particular computer networking environment now it is extended to the medical environment especially. But because to save the life within the stipulated amount of time, the networking environment is going to making very easy to communicate the patient and the doctor. That means we are having the different eras are there in the computer networks, but we are studying only the basic thing, the computer networks. What are the different types of network models we are having, that we are going to discuss in our syllabus. But apart from that, we have to know is where it is going to be applicable is now a tremendous research is started in the computer networking environment, especially in the medical environment, to save the society, or to save the lives who are living in the society. Okay, that's regarding the feature scope of my subject. Okay, it is the feature scope of these computer networks. Okay, now coming to our lecture, that is we are, as we now we discuss the different types of data forms are there. Okay, next when you are taking the different data types while you are sending the data from source point to the destination point. How we are going to sending the data from sender to the receiver? That means we are communicating the data in between sender and receiver, but is this particular networking model is allowing to accept the data at each and every time, or it is not going to be allowing the data? That means it is going to defined in terms of data flow. What is that is, the sender should also maintain a data flow. Okay, what is the meaning of the data flow? In the sense, the sender is ready to send the data through this particular networking environment, but the receiver, whether it is having the ability to receive that particular data or not. Suppose if it is ready to accept the data, whether it is having the ability to accept at the same time when it is sending, or after the completion of the sending, is it ready? That is also depending upon the internet networking environment. That means that is going to be decided by the data flow. That means already I think the simplex, half duplex, and full duplex phenomena. Are you heard about these terminologies? Yes, yes or no?
No, sir.
So, can anyone define the simplex transmission? Simplex. I think in the communication systems already completed regarding this, the data flow, the simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. Is it covered in that or not? Just I want that.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So here we made a networking environment. So the sender is ready with all these standards, but the receiver, you should know that whether this particular receiver is ready to accept that particular data. That is the first thing. At the same time, is the receiver is ready to accept the data at the same time when sender is sending, and that is the second case. And is the receiver is ready to accept the data after the complete, after sending the data by this particular sender. That means for sender data send చేసేటప్పుడే receiver, is it ready to accept the data or not? That's the first thing. And second thing is sender చేసిన డేటా కంప్లీషన్ సెండింగ్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత మాత్రమే రిసీవర్ డేటా తీసుకుంటుందా, అసలు రిసీవర్ డేటా తీసుకోకుండా ఓన్లీ సెండర్ నుంచే డేటాని జస్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ట్రాన్స్మిటింగ్? దట్స్ ద వన్ థింగ్. దట్ మీన్స్ దట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు డిఫైన్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్లో. That is data flow in the sense, suppose we are having some cases sender to receiver only, or receiver to the sender. That means there is no possibility of the data transfer from sender to the receiver and receiver to the sender. Only one way of communication is there. Such type of networking environment is also there. So that type of networking environment can be treated as a simplex networking environment. So what is that simplex means? Only we are having the possibility of data communication from either from sender to receiver or receiver to the sender. So for simplex, the best example is the a keyboard. So what the keyboard? Just it is an input device. Just we are going to giving an input data to the system itself. Okay, and monitor. So monitor is only an output device. Just it is used only for the display purpose. So nothing more than that we can do with the help of the keyboard. Just we can enter the data with the help of the keyboard. So we can give the data from the keyboard itself, but we can't receive any data towards the keyboard. Next, monitor will display that, but it cannot give any input device. So simplex in a sense, when you are making, even though we are making the networking environment, the data flow may be different. That means for some cases, the receiver is not ready to accept the data from the sender, or the sender is not going to receive the data from the receiver itself. Only one way of communication is there. So such type of communication is called as the simplex. means either from sender to the receiver or from receiver to the sender. And second case is the networking is made between the sender and the receiver, and the data communication is possible from sender to receiver as well as receiver to the sender, but not at the same time, like your walkie-talkie. So walkie-talkie in the sense only after completion of the data from the sender side, then only the receiver can talk. Only after the completion of the data from the receiver side, the sender can talk. That means we are having the possibility of data communication from sender to the receiver and receiver to the sender, but we are not. That is not going to be implemented at the same time. That means this networking environment cannot allow such type of data transmission in the second category, that is called as off duplex. Simply we can say that walkie-talkie. So what it is going to say is we are having the communication in between both source and destination. Look at the final one, we can say that it is a full duplex. What the full duplex is going to do is, does anyone, what is the example for full duplex? At the same time, the
Mobile
data
phone.
communication. Yes,
Mobile phones.
yes, yes. Whatever the most common devices we are using in our lives is the mobile. That is the full duplex communication. So at the same time, we can send the data. At the same time, we can receive the data. That means the networking environment is ready, but depending upon the data flow between the sender and the receiver, the data communication may come under any one of these categories. That is, it may come under the simplex category, it may come under the half duplex category, and it may come under the a full duplex category. So with these categories, the networking environment is going to be sending the information from sender to the receiver. Okay, and now one more thing, as this particular sender is maintaining all these standards, and what about this particular receiver? Okay, here I am not mentioned all these things. So what about this particular receiver? Is it also has to be maintained all these things, or no need to maintain by this particular receiver?
It needs to maintain, sir.
Yes, it needs to maintain. Yes, very nice. So why? Because even though we are having a networking between are interconnected, when this particular networking is going to be completed, whenever the standard of the sender and receiver are same, then only then through that network the data will be transferred. When the protocols are same, that means when whatever the rules are maintained by the sender are same as that of the receiver, then only the receiver is ready to accept the data. At the same time, the structure, the model, how it is going to be accepted. So already here I shown that see here, I'm showing that one structure, that is it is maintaining one main hub, one host devices, and it is having multiple devices. Next, what is the structure I'm going to do? Whatever the multiple device, whatever the single sub part device is going to sending that host, and the host is having the maintaining is having the ability to send the data to the multiple number of devices. Again, this particular single device may send the data to the number of devices. So the model is going to be continuing. So whatever the way we are giving the data from sender to the receiver is also going to be giving the way, in the same way only the data is going to be transferring. So at the same time, the same network is going to be connected like that. Ante, whatever the networking environment we are making in between the sender and the receiver, so whatever the procedure is following by this particular sender, ante, suppose if the protocol is having the n number of rules are there, the receiver should also maintain the same rules. Ante, the sender, what the sender is doing, the receiver can also do the same thing. That means the receiver can also send the data to the number of devices through that particular networking environment. Why? Because both are going to be designed based on the same standard. That is the meaning of the computer networking. I hope all of you are getting the point. It's not like your communication channel, it is a data communication with the help of this particular networking environment. So ఇప్పుడు సెండర్ నుంచి రిసీవర్కి డేటా వెళ్తుంది అంటే సెండర్కి ఏవైతే ప్రాపర్టీస్ మనం ఏ ప్రాపర్టీ అయితే సెండర్ కలిగి ఉందో ద సేమ్ ప్రాపర్టీ షుడ్ బి ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ బై దిస్ పర్టికులర్ రిసీవర్ ఆల్సో. That means after receiving this particular data from this particular sending device, this particular receiver can also act like your sender. Why? Because this particular receiver can also send the data. Why? Because it's a networking environment. So in the networking environment, we can make that we can make that number of devices as both the senders as well as receivers. Am I right or not? Or you got my point or not? With this particular
Yes, sir.
network, I am going to making a networking environment. What is the meaning of networking environment? Once I taken the data from one stage to the another stage, that is one sender to the receiver stage, again this particular receiver is also having the ability to send the data to some other devices. Again that particular data can also be transacted to another devices. Means that I am going to finally, what I am going to do is I am going to form one environment, one networking environment. Ante with whatever the network is made in between the sender and the receiver is not going to be the multiple networking environment. With the help of this sender and the receiver, we can make it as a multiple networking environment. This is only the single network made in between the sender and the receiver. Why? Because a single media is there in between the sender and the receiver. It is only a single channel network is there from sender to the receiver. Now this particular receiver again is going to form another network with another device to send the data to single device or multiple devices, whatever it may be. What we are doing is we are going to sending the data from this stage to the another stage. So networking environment, in a sense, it's a single media, a single network made between the sender and the receiver. And now this particular receiver again it is going to making a network itself. So then only we are going to say that a complete networking environment is going to be formed for the purpose of a data communication. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది అంటే ఒక పాయింట్ దగ్గర స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది అంటే ఇంకొక పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఎండ్ అవుతుందని వీఆర్ నాట్ గ్యారంటీడ్ దట్. వై? బికాస్ in networking environment, in the sense, it's a networks of network, isn't or not? It's a networks of network means at this stage it is not going to be stopped. Yeah, the same data is going to be transferred, is going to be sent to the another devices also. ఇప్పుడు whatever the trend is going on, artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, what they are doing is the information, the transformation of the sending of the information is not going to be stopped at a particular stage. A stage like rapidly, they are going to be uploaded to the cloud also. So why they are going to be uploading? For more analysis, they are going to upload to the internet also. Why they are uploading? They are going to study, that is in order to study more and more information regarding that. So networking environment, in the sense, we can't stop, we are not going to start the data transfer at a particular place. It's not then we are not going to say that it's a network. When we are going to say that networking environment, when you are going to providing the facility to transfer the data to anywhere. Am I right or not? అంటే ఇప్పుడు నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ తోటి మన డేటా ఎక్కడికైనా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయొచ్చు ఆర్ విత్ ఇన్ రిస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ పాయింట్ టు పాయింట్. Let's see how to respond. Is it a point to point network? ఇప్పుడు సెండర్ రిసీవర్ ఒక నెట్వర్క్ నేను మేక్ చేశాను. సో ఇట్స్ ఎ పాయింట్ టు పాయింట్. నౌ అట్ ద రిసీవర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఐఎమ్ at this stage, is the data transfer is completed or is there any chance to send the data to the cloud? Yes, we can do that. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అనేది ఏంటి? నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద రిస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద రిస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్, ఇట్స్ ఎ గ్లోబల్. Okay, so networking environment is not going to the local. That means we can say that it is a local network. Why? Because only from sender to receiver I am going to sending the data. So we can say that it is a local network I am making that. But we can make that it is a global. Means the same data can be transferred to a number of devices also with the help of network. So with the help of networking environment, what we can do is the data communication can be implemented to anywhere. So that's why all the whatever the machine learning is going on, so what the machine learning is, it's a data transfer to the number of devices. It's a data transfer to the different number of protocols, different number of internet standards, different number of IEEE standards. We are going to sending the data to all these standards in order to study very clearly. Okay, for example, if you are taken any if you have taken any image, any scanned image of a human body, so for the study of that particular image, the same image can be transferred to one doctor, and the same image can be transferred to another doctor. At the same time, it can be transferred to the cloud, and in that particular code, we can analyze that particular data, and we can extract the complete information from the medical images. So, meaning that a networking environment, in a sense, at a particular point, it is not going to be stopped. So the data can be processed, the data can be transmitted, the data can be analyzed in a networking environment. In order to perform all these operations, analyzation, sending, not only sending, we can analyze that particular data, we can explore that particular data. For all these purposes, different types of networking environment can be made. So in the real world environment, what we are seeing that a networking environment, meaning that a networking environment is not going to be restricted from one point to the another point. We are not going to make it as a local. We are going to make this particular networking as a global for the transfer of the data and for the analysis of the data. So that's why the receiver is also should maintain the characteristics what the sender has. Am I right or not? So finally, you have to say that is whatever the receiver we are having, whatever the receiver is going to taking the data from the sender, whatever the similarities, whatever the properties this particular sender is going to be exhibiting, the receiver is also going to maintaining the same properties. Why? Because at this stage we are not going to stop the data communication. So from this stage also to any stage we can also send the data with the help of the different types of networking environment. So with the simple communication system, we are not that's why I already told that we are having a similarity. So in the communication system, just we are having sender and the receiver and the channel. But in my networking environment, what is the communication model? What is the data communication model is? That's why we are saying that the computer network is going to be intended for data communication. It is intended for data communication. Means data communication in a sense, it's not like your communication channel. Data is going to be communicated to anywhere with the help of the networks, with the help of the different networking environment. It can be communicated to anywhere. So the data communication model, in the sense, we can't design a fixed data communication model, but we can give the structure sender to the receiver, and from receiver to any number of devices. Like that, we can say that a data communication model. Okay, so finally we have to say that is the networking environment is not going to restricting the data. So to wherever it is possible, we can send that particular data and we can analyze it. Depending upon the domain, depending upon the sector, we are going to perform the different types of operations on the data. So like that, I'm going to design my computer networks. Okay, this is about the fundamentals of the computer networks. So on what basis you have to design a networking environment? What should exhibit? That is standard, protocol, and the model. నెక్స్ట్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ మీరు ఫామ్ చేశారు ఆ స్టాండర్డ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ మోడల్ తోటి, కానీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అనేది ప్రాపర్గా జరుగుతుందా లేదా అని చెప్పాలి అంటే యూ షుడ్ మెజర్ సమ్ మెట్రిక్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్ మెట్రిక్స్? ఆర్ డెలివరీ, యాక్యురసీ, టైమ్లీనెస్, జెటర్, all these things you have to measure. So with the measurement of all these metrics, then only we can say that the data communication. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఇవి లేకపోయినా కానీ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఫామ్ అయింది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు స్టాండర్డ్ సరిగ్గా స్టాండర్డ్ లేదనుకోండి, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక డిఫరెంట్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో నేను మీకు టీచ్ చేస్తున్నానంటే మీకు ఏదో ఒక డేటా వస్తుంది, కానీ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఇన్ ద ఏ పర్టికులర్ స్టాండర్డ్. కానీ డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్ అయితే జరుగుతుందిగా. సో నెట్వర్కింగ్, డేటా కమ్యూనికేషన్ అనేది యూజువల్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ మెయింటైనింగ్ between any 2 points. But how a computer networking has to be made is every networking should has some specified standards, like standard, protocol, and model. At the same time, it should calculate some important measures also there in order to complete the specific data communication. With this small introduction, I'm going to stop my today's class. And from the next class onwards, we will enter into our prescribed syllabus. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Regarding introduction, if you have any queries, you can raise. Yes, Rakesh Verma.
Sir, textbook, sir. reference.
Yes, okay, already in your syllabus, you are having the prescribed textbooks. You can follow that. You can follow the Frozen itself. Okay, it is given the fourth edition. Okay, we are having number of editions are there. In our prescribed BOS, Board of Studies, the Frozen is given. You can go further, the Frozen. Yes, regarding the Google Classroom, okay, as classes are started today, tomorrow I will create that Google Classroom and I will send that particular link to join in the classroom. Okay. Okay, right.